How might we and what if questions help to spark creative divergent thinking and collaboration, avoid negativity, and ultimately generate multiple solutions to your problem or opportunity? They are surprisingly effective and simple techniques to launch brainstorming sessions. Many brainstorming participants talk about the problems they are trying to solve by using language that can inhibit creativity instead of encourage it. A pioneer of what might be questioning, Min Bazador, points out that people generally start out asking, how can we do this? Or how should we do that? But Bazador notices that as soon as you start using words like can and should, you're implying judgment. Can we really do it? And should we? By substituting the word might, he says, you're able to defer judgment, which helps people to create options more freely and opens up more possibilities. Tim Brown, the CEO of IDEO, observes that within the phrase how might we, each of the three words plays a role in spurring creative problem solving. The how part assumes there are solutions out there. It provides creative confidence. The might says we can put ideas out there that might work or might not. Either way, it's okay. And the we part says we're going to do it together and build on each other's ideas. So how do we frame how might we's? Begin with your point of view or problem statement. Break that larger challenge up into smaller actionable pieces. Look for aspects of the statement to complete the sentence, how might we? It is often helpful to brainstorm the how might we questions before the solutions brainstorm. Let's look at an example from Stanford T-School. Imagine the challenge is to redesign the ground experience at the local international airport. And after the customer discovery, your point of view is harried mothers of three, rushing through the airport only to wait hours at the gate, needs to entertain her playful children because annoying little brats only irritated already frustrated fellow customers. So we might frame the following how might we's. To amp up the good, how might we use the kids' energy to entertain fellow passengers? To remove the bad, how might we separate the kids from fellow passengers? To explore the opposite, how might we make the wait the most exciting part of the trip? To question an assumption, how might we entirely remove the wait at the airport? To go after adjectives, how might we make the rush refreshing instead of harrying? To identify unexpected resources, how might we leverage free time of fellow passengers to share the load? To play point of view against the challenge, how might we make the airport a place the kids want to go? And to change the status quo, how might we make playful, loud kids less annoying? Fascinating, isn't it? And compelling. What if questions complement how might we's, but with a twist? What if encourages you to think about desirable solutions in a world without constraints? So you think about the best possible outcomes for customers or users, an off-the-charts experience that has everything and more, an outcome that they would immediately tell all their friends about. Don't impose any financial, human, technological or physical resource limitations. You momentarily make the impossible possible. Brian Chesky, founder of Airbnb, talks about how they used what-ifs when designing their optimal check-in experience. They sketched a 10-star experience, with a 6-star being the guest's knock on door. The host answers, and there's a welcome gift of maybe a bottle of wine, a well-stocked kitchen, and a bathroom full of toiletries, all waiting for you. A 7-star experience is where the host knows you like surfing, and there's a surfboard waiting for you, along with the keys to the host's car and a table booking at an amazing local restaurant. A 9-star check-in is a 1965 Beatles welcome. 5,000 people waiting for you, screaming your name, welcome you to your Airbnb. A 10-star might be where the host and Elon Musk are at the door and they tell you you're heading to space. Chesky says that the value of the exercise is that although 8, 9 and 10 are not feasible, the 10-star experience enables you to identify what would delight customers in an ideal world. He says that you have to design the extreme and go backwards to find the sweet spot. This is What If, solution building at its very best. For fun, I asked my students for their favourite What If solutions. Some of the more obvious include superhuman abilities like inhuman powers, object-based powers, mutations and animal or bird mimicry. Others talk about time management suits to rewind, fast forward and pause time. And others refer to micro-weather modification systems, knowledge pills, sleeplessness, morphing clothes, transgender pills, infinite personal energy, shapeshifters, thinking you're there glasses, and finally, my personal favourite, a Benjamin Button pill.